Hey, Ironhide. Good morning. A tweet will go up. I mean, yours is automated now, but I went live a little bit early just to prep, make sure everything was working. This game doesn't capture very well, and so I had to do display capture instead of... Oh, that's handy. I always thought this mini-map was really small. I had no idea I could do that. Auto show loot. What? That's amazing. I was so close to posting on Discord asking people who play this game, like, hey, did they ever make a loot filter or something? I just happened to stumble across it. Hey, Psyker. So this is Grim Dawn. You can find it on Steam. I believe on the Steam, or the Black Friday's Cyber Monday sale, it was like $8.50. And it might still be on sale for a couple hours. Not sure. I picked it up over the weekend. Michael Mayhem, formerly of Gazillion and Marvel Heroes, had recommended it. Also, Eric in chat has really spoke highly of it, so I picked it over the weekend to give it a shot, and it's this. Weapon swap, rift travel. Rift and exit at any previously discovered rift gates. We're going to buy another group member. I wonder if I can do that at any point. I was talking earlier about I wish there was like a waypoint system, or not a waypoint system, but like a town portal system. I haven't noticed any yet. Codex. A faction window. I haven't looked at these at all. So we're hostile to the Ethereals. We're hostile to the Chthonians. We're working on Devil's Crossing. A new quest. Faction vendor. And a discount. We just met the Rovers. Hey, Mirth. Good morning. Just starting. Just started out. I've been awake for about 90 minutes. Did breakfast, showered, all that good stuff. Working on some hot tea at the moment. Then we're going to go out in the world and take a look at our next quest here. I think we're going to... So we're down here in Devil's Crossing, and we're going to go up here to the Foggy Bank, working our way towards Burwitch. We have a couple of missions over there. Try to finish my tea first, because I know once I dive into the game, it's going to be click, click, click all the time. Nice, Murph. Hey, Hybrid. Thank you very much for the host there. Hope we're doing well. What are you playing tonight? This is my, effectively, I guess, second time loading the game up. I did a recording of the first session and put it on YouTube, just as like a first impression, and then I don't want to record every single session I play of the game. I didn't know what kind of content to do with it in general, so... Did you play some Diablo 3? I've wanted to get more into D3, but I don't enjoy soloing in D3. They've done a lot in that game to... Not really force players to play solo, just... The multiplayer wasn't as rewarding. For me, I should say, I guess. Iron Hardhide, first pot. I really should make more tea at a time, but... I wouldn't take the breaks, but like maybe once every 90 minutes, so... Mirth. Once upon a time. I stream other games more often. Like, today I'll be on Eve 2 hours from now, but... A couple months ago I experimented with hopping onto a different game in the mornings. Just do a little bit of variety and all that, and then I got addicted to exploring and I couldn't stop doing exploration. Hey Ari, good evening. So if we have a good response and a good interaction with trying out different games in the mornings, we'll keep the variety in the morning and then keep Eve afterward. My first year of full-time streaming was Eve Online, and then I did about a year and a half of Marvel Heroes. And then came back to Eve April of last year. I've done like a random stream here and there of other titles, but it's been mostly single title focuses. I need to get more comfortable with putting more things in rotation. A for sanity, B for exposure, things like that. Alright, so I found this rift last time I played. I hadn't been this way at all. Yes, alright. We have our toggles on. I haven't really walked this far before without finding enemies. I see our spider up there. Oh, something over this way. Game seems a little quiet to me, so I'm going to go into audio. I turned it down before I started today, but brought the music down. I don't want to be overpowering, but I also don't want to not hear sound myself. There we go. So I've gone Shaman and Demolitionist as a combo. So you can pick 2 classes per character. I don't have points. Nope. You have skill trees, and you can make, you know, I think there's like 8 classes maybe in the base game, and you can do combinations of 2 each, so more than a few combinations to go for. Devotion, I believe, is like their Paragon system from Diablo. I haven't gotten far enough into interact with it much yet. So glad I found that loot filter though. That made such a huge difference. Like some of these guys will be dropping white trash gear, and now I'm just not having to interact with it, which is great. I've never played How You Finding It. I like it a lot so far, Ari. This is probably like my 3rd hour playing. Not today, obviously. I recorded the first hour and then I played a little bit off, recording off stream just to progress on the current quest that I had. I was telling the chat earlier I didn't want to stream every single gameplay session of it, but I want to at least complete the base storyline before deciding if I'm going to go any further into it in terms of like alts and different builds and all that. I'm so used to pressing tab to bring the map up in Marvel Heroes. I keep doing it here, and maybe there's a button I'm not aware of that shows like an overlay map. It's usually pretty standard in action RPGs. I haven't seen it here yet. They also reward you for full clearing maps, not in like the actual full clear, but in just that you can explore the map and you'll find other things that are maybe off the main quest interaction. So I might be here on one quest and then find 2 or 3 other side objectives and just work our way through it. Let's see. In general, I know we're looking for our way through the map itself, and then might be a side objective I'm not remembering. I do wish the map would tell me, or the quest log would tell me, like, what I have in a certain zone, like, you know, why am I in a certain location type thing, but that could be a thing I'm just not aware of yet. So you haven't played it all yet, Ari? Eric's talked a lot about it over the years. It came out, I want to say February before last. They just had an update, I think, come out that adds the Necromancer and Inquisitor classes, I believe. There's about a 25% increase in class count. What is this? Detonation site looks like a portion of... Oh, none of dynamite. Okay. There's also a pause button, which I've forgotten. Could be a thing in a single-player game. I saw a tweet this morning, Ari, for some game claiming to be the... Not the right term. Like the follow-up to FTL. It was tweeted out today by Rock Paper Shotgun. I followed them because of the tweet, but I didn't stop to look into the title of the game. I need to try to remember to do that later. You didn't get it in the Humble Bundle? Looks kind of like Path. I can see the art direction being comparable. It's a little more smooth. I mean, it's also a single-player game, and developers just wouldn't have to worry about the perpetual endgame to keep it fresh for folks. So I think it's a little shinier visually than Path. 14. Once I clear this pack, I'll show you guys the level up system here. Need to find an empty part of the map here. The visual for my AoE proc seems, I won't say broken, but like I'm not convinced it's working as intended. Gear. Alright, so we leveled up. When we go to our character sheet, we get an attribute point we can spend. I'm dumping into physique so far. You can always read, you know, what they do individually if you want. Basically, physique is strength, cunning is dex, and spirit is mana. They do other things as well, but that's the traditional role. Then we go to our skill sheet. Do I get points for both? I do. Alright, so you unlock your second class at level 10. Hey, Moon Ninja. Good morning. I was working on Storm this morning before going live. Getting her some more gear upgrades. She's my last one, and I'll have Jean unlocked, finally. Oh god, I think the game crashed, guys. What happened? Nope, we're good. I have no idea what caused that flicker. So you have 3 points per class. You unlock the second class at level 10, the first class at level 2. Before that, they let you just kind of run around with basic abilities to get a feel for it. Shaman was my first class. I took an ability called Brute Force, which buffs our two-handed weapon using. You can see lightning damage on it, physical damage buff. Trauma, which I think is either a debuff or like a bleed maybe, I'm not sure. Puts points into Feral Hunger. This gives us 25% of attack damage converted to health. To me, that's fantastic. In fact, when Michael Mayhem tweeted about the game, he said this is the build he was using, or very, I shouldn't say very similar, but in concept is what I'm trying to follow. Two-handed weapon strike, life on hits. You can eventually get Chain Lightning to proc off your attack. Some summons if you want them. But most importantly to me, it was a one-button build. One button, good to go. This is a summon I tried a little bit early on. The summons were fine, I just prefer the lazy one-button life. Savagery is what replaces our basic attack. You can see the buffs there. This Pact is a toggle that we turn on and off. Gives us health and mana regen. Hey Jay, good afternoon. This is Grim Dawn. It's an action RPG. I want to try a little bit this morning before hopping into Eve. We have 3 points to spend here. You can also spend points down here in your actual class level. And you can see as this goes across, it'll unlock the next column of skills. And spending points in here also increases your attributes. So it's not just like a stat dump or a point dump that you get nothing out of. You actually do progress the character through them. What is this? Primal Strike. It has a cost, so it isn't our... it could be like a spender, though, maybe. Virtual stat becomes Scion's 3-second skilled recharge. That's a cooldown, I'm guessing. Target area. We can try it out. If we don't like it, we can always change from there. Summon Briar Thorns. Can be summoned at a time. Skills with pet bonus. I don't really plan on going summoning focus on this one. I do like scaling up the passive, but also want to max out my savagery because I use it so much. And then we'll go over to Demolitionist. The Flame Touch is the toggle. Seemed to be the main reason we went to Demolitionist at all. I believe Mayhem said he put most of his points in Demolitionist, but it looks like we get like, oh, we don't get 1-to-1 point. Oh. Okay, I'm bad and dumb. Let's look over here then. Active energy cost per second. Your allies must be toggled to maintain its effect. Reserve. Buffs lightning damage. Okay. Probably just leave it turned on for now until I max out the shaman things I want to use. Looks like a percentile of health will increase as well. This is a passive on chance to use. You can buff that up as well. Since I use savagery every swing, I want to maintain it. Alright. The free command is for just different ways of supporting the channel for free. Whether it be Amazon, or Twitch Prime, or Bits, or Gawk. Ironhide, thank you for the retweet. I appreciate that. One thing about tabbing out of this game, it pauses the game when you tab out of it, so was looking at the tweet there. Alright, so there's something over here on the map I see. Oh. In there. That AoE proc, like, somehow the art to it makes me think it's like a visual glitch. I mean, it could be done that way by design, but... Alright, so these shrines, Desecrated Shrine. If you play Diablo, then... It's another action RPGs have these little interactables that will start an event for you, then you clear everything, and then loot drops, and life gets good. A couple of greens for us. Let's look at our inventory here. So the armor goes down. Vitality, chaos damage. We don't do chaos damage. Vitality goes up, health goes up. Offensive ability comes down a little bit. It seems to be a little bit behind what we're using already. I'm not using pistols at the moment. Not using this stuff at the moment, so we're fine. So auto combiner, those. Go there. Auto sorting options. I like it. See, action RPG sounds like an action game with no role-playing, but you get XP and loot. Like it's an action game with no role-playing. I don't understand what Jay's trying to describe. Captain Data, thank you for the retweet. You think action RPGs, like the genre, name... Hey, it's Chandler. Makes it sound like there aren't role-playing elements? I guess different people have different definitions of RPG. I definitely usually think of XP systems and things like that when I hear RPG. We're getting all the loot here. We want to check the belt that we picked up. Yeah, some of the stuff we can't use yet. Our physique's not high enough. There's the belt. Comparable in armor. We get extra pierce, vitality, cunning, and offense. We lose one offense, we lose all our defensive, and we lose our percentile. I guess we can equip it and watch our stats. Our damage goes up with the new belts. Our cunning comes down. But this early on, we're probably just going to focus on DPS. So, put the new belts on, move on. I could be wrong, but in a lot of games like this, I don't perceive a lot of value in min-maxing your gear early on. Especially when we're playing on normal mode this time through. So probably most about just story completion. For those of you who haven't seen the YouTube video of the first session, the basic story for it... Hey, a new rift. The basic story is we were possessed by an ethereal. They drove it out of us, and then to kind of redeem ourselves, we're helping out the locals with some problems. Oh, okay, gotcha, Jay. I think the role-playing aspect, though, falls into the player in more cases than not. Like, if you actively choose to focus on stats and min-maxing and things like that, that's fine. But you're giving up the role-play aspect of it. Whereas if you wanted to, you could not impose, but you could self-enforce the role-playing value on your own playstyle. Like in Eve, right? Eve is still, MMORPG. There's a roleplay community in Eve, but it's up to the players to maintain it for themselves. So we'll check this out later today. I like it so far, Moon Ninja. The replay value seems to be there for the full price. I think is like maybe $29.99 for the base game. I picked it up for $8.50 on Steam over the weekend during the sale. It might be on sale for the next few hours. I'm not sure. Was on. Have you got the effort-averse strategies worked out? I do, Aramar, absolutely. So we have a one-click build thanks to Michael Mayhem. We just swing our weapon and get good. Eve's a pure RPG? No. There's definitely RPG elements in it, but I don't know about pure. I don't know why the screen keeps flickering black. I don't know if it's a monitor issue or... I'm pretty sure it was all my displays that flickered. Dark Knight, hope you're doing well. Can't do this, I can't do this all too much. Hang in there. I don't know what he's complaining about. Where did it all go wrong? 1 minute I'm making the trade deal of my life, the next I'm stuck out in the middle of the woods, surviving on scraps. We've all suffered in the Grim Dawn. Okay, so Grim Dawn I guess is the name for the event of the undead showing up. Let me understand the scope of the situation. I was going to move to the estates. The estates! I guess he was going to be rich or successful. I miss real food. I'm not used to eating this. I think it's meat. Let's see what this guy wants.
Oh, hello, traveler.
You find yourself going about these parts. I was wondering if you'd help us locate someone. I'm a bit tied up with the forge here. My master Ingram left our camp earlier today. He's intent on finding a group of survivors that he considers worthy of our smithing talents. We don't exactly see eye to eye on the matter of who we should be helping. Ingram wants to field an army and take the fight to the Ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. I want to help these people, but without my master's forging hammer, the sacred Millium Minhir, I won't be able to make anything worth a damn. If you get Millium Minhir back, I will gladly join you in Devil's Crossing after I use it to help out around here. Please seek out my master and get the hammer back. I saw him heading out to the northeast. He couldn't have gotten far. Okay. That's really weird. It's only on my main display that's doing the flicker, by the way. Eve is one of the very few MMORPGs in existence. So, I think you're looking at Eve's potential RP value, and not in what actually happens. I'm guessing you are like looking at how player choices and how they interact with other people make such a huge impact, which is definitely true and accurate. Trash gear. How do you get up this early every day? I've been up for almost 2 hours there. I also go to bed I was up to 10 last night. But I'm usually in bed by 8:30 or 9. Or try to be. Hey, it's nerds. It's like goblins or something. Man, Aramar, this is the life. One button swings, AoE. Eric, I'm not convinced the AoE on this thing is visually correct. I keep thinking it's a bug, but maybe it's just a low graphic utilization. It's like some crazy... Oh, everything hooked me on this game? I don't know if you guys hear these. These are guns. They're shooting guns at me. The opening credit scene has some gunplay in it. I'm like, I have not played an action RPG in a fantasy type setting where someone breaks out a pistol. I'm like, yep, this is what we're gonna be doing. Oh, that could be an Aramar, massively part of it. Gotcha, Jay. Yeah, the whole. Yeah, a lot of games do lack consequences. I'll definitely agree with that. I think a lot of them try to represent consequences in the form of opportunity cost. It doesn't have the same heft. Alright, Eric, so you think that's not right? Also, only today, my screen, my main monitor will flicker for a second, and it goes back to the game. And that didn't happen when I was playing in recording. So I'm not quite sure what the causation for that would be. There might be an in-game setting that's causing that skill to go weird graphically. I don't know if you've ever used that one specifically or not. Yeah, if you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know and I'll go through the options. More nerds with guns. Stop it. Get out of here. Alright. If I ever actually clear the map, there we go. We're going to chat a little bit more. Talking about guns, we have an axe. I haven't back to take the gun out. I have a blue gun to try out, but I doubt I'll go guns on this character. I definitely want to follow the two-handed hammer path on this one. Primal Strike is good two-handed gun skill. I think I have that one. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put it on my bar. Where's that Primal at? Oh, maybe I didn't take it. I didn't spend points on it. I'll grab next level. I was going to make it my right click. I think it has a cooldown on it. It's like the big boss clear skill. But yeah, that proc animation just didn't match up with the rest of the art style so far in the game. Okay, so yeah, see, Jay's talking about the RPG side of it. I mean, not that either of us is right or wrong, it's just I view the RPG side of... That's a player decision. Oh, see, that's the first time I've had the black screen happen while I was active. Because I don't believe, personally, that the player interactions in EVE are roleplay based in any form or fashion. Roleplay is usually you taking on another role, where in EVE people are just themselves, more often than not. But I'm also saying from the perspective of, what do I do in EVE? I try to be as lazy as possible. It's not much of a stretch, you know. From day to day. Hey, Tim. Let's all type sup nerds multiple times in chat, guys. Let's not let Tim feel left out. Eric, why haven't you told me the fix for this graphical issue yet? One job, Eric. One job. The screen flicker or the busted animation. I'll be happy with progress on either. Hey, Seth. Yeah, what are you doing up this early, Eric? Where the hell are we? Alright, this is fun. The eyeball on the map usually means there's a cave of some sort to enter. Yeah, dude exploded. There we go. Let's go find things over here. It's not my fault you have a computer. I'm not your IT guy. So we know it's not the computer. We know it's the game. I thought you actually knew something about the game. If we're trying to avoid the fact that you know nothing about the game, then I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you out. It's alright. We'll find somebody who actually knows anything about the game, and we'll go from there. Oh my god. So at some point we're gonna get full on loot. And then life's gonna get hard. You know, all this stuff. That's like that's the blingiest like treasure spot that I've seen so far. And a shrine. What are these? That's fine. I think the game didn't know about my loot situation. Alright, we're fine. What with a terrible headache and can't sleep? Oh, gotcha. Beskir yelling you through chat. Did it show up more than once? Yeah, Tim. He had 2 lines of text for something nerds. I just figured you hit up by accident. Why are you still using savagery? Because nothing in the game has given me any indication not to. At all. Oh, maybe Seth doesn't know. So, this entire playthrough will be done off of one button push. I thought that the other skills would proc off savagery. So far they have. But if you think we're going to use any of those empty skill slots, I don't know what to tell Seth. He's not new here. Okay, this time my right monitor blinked out. What the hell's going on? On my mobile, it said I want to connect to chat. Shows what it is. Alright, let's go this way. Oh, zombies. Get a crystal, please. We get AoE now. That'd be fantastic. Why are they still spawning? There we go. Always need more scrap. There seems to be an exit over here to the left. Or it takes us to another floor down. Oh, there's something over here we can click. There we go. I also haven't used a single health pot in this game. That shouldn't surprise anybody. Level 15 gets. And all the AoE procs now. Alright. So, I'm going to go character. Physique. Go to skills. Where'd that one skill go I wanted to try out? Primal Strike. There we go. We should be able to right click. Where's Primal at? Bam. Well, it can't be Primal because Primal has a cooldown. I haven't seen any other spammable abilities yet. So we have to have information on what it is instead of what it isn't. Let's see. Talk about the summons. Mayhem said he did putting more points in Demolitionist, but I don't see any skills that I want to go hard at yet. Energy cost, main hand, main hand. We're definitely not doing that. More garbage. Yep, none of these are any good to me. This is the offensive one. Then we're gonna be living the shaman life for a while. Wish there was a respec option, but let's see. Keep maxing that one out. Look at the other thing on Primal, the crystal that comes off in the end of the tree. Let's see, weapon damage goes down, down, stun duration reduction, skill cooldown reduction. Hello. I presume the skill cooldown reduction is tied to the skill that it's tied to in the skill tree. If that's the case, then I guess we know where we're going next. So we can just go ahead and swap out Primal Strike then for Savagery. I presume there's no like respec option in the game. Take Thunderous Strike for Primal and lose Savagery. Take Thunderous Strike for Primal. I guess that's what this is. Yeah. Then removes a cooldown for that one skill. Maybe Seth will have useful information on like Eric. So, only today I've been having random like screen flickers, like the monitor will actually shut down, and that AOE proc turns into some kind of like 80s arcade graphic. And I'm pretty sure it's something broken, but I don't know what setting to interact with to try and fix it. That's the cave we went into. So we need to go this way. There's respecking? Perfect. You go to the main town, there's an NPC at the top. What's the cost? I presume there's some kind of exchange that happened for it. Also, is it reputation based? I haven't worked up with them yet too hard. Let's go up and around. Go up here and to the left. The boss said he's going to take us out for breakfast tomorrow after work. Apparently made him look good for his boss. All I heard, Tim, was spending more time with people at work. I don't know your boss, you might not hate him, but... Whenever work would tell us that, I was just like, I already spend too much of my day with you people. Why would you try to reward me to make me spend more time with you? Narbagal. He's wrecked. I want to use my right click. There we go. Let's grab the scrap. This thing. Oh! I didn't find the, what do you call it? Loot filter until today, Eric. And it's amazing. Alright, we're a little... a bad spot here on the loot table. Or the loot situation. Give me this stuff. So, what we're gonna do... figure out... Hey, what's this? Oh, it's crap. Not using that. Not using that. We could just start dumping yellow loot, couldn't we? Oh man, chat exploded. Let's see. Starts at 25 iron bits per point and eventually starts going up. Primal Strike doesn't count as a basic attack, I don't think, so it won't work with all its procs. Oh, so we're not using Primal Strike then. You could use Fire Strike from the demo tree though. It says main hand, which means that wouldn't be a two-hander, which makes it completely wrong and unusable. Drop all the bad stuff. Don't know what that is, Eric. You'll get there eventually, Eric. Hey, Naughty! Hope we're doing well. Yeah, the free command is just a way for all the free ways to support the channel to pop up. Okay, so it's not the bad stuff, it's just stuff that we know we're not going to be equipping. Hey, Berg. I'll be on Eve later. About an hour and a half. I want to play some different stuff in the mornings. Wait, what casino, Tim? How did you suddenly end up at a casino? Your main hand is a two-hander? That doesn't make any sense at all. Are you saying that two-handers in this game count towards main hand? Look at Searing Might for first strike. Let's go here. When channeled through a mighty two-handed melee or ranged fire strike, inflicts devastating harm, requires a two-handed weapon. I like it. Alright, he's sold. We're good to go. If we ever see a town again, we'll go that route. Hey, this might be an upgrade. And physique, offense, defense, maybe. More HP, more energy. That's actually less energy. No damage. Oh, it's about the same either way. Okay. Stick with that one. Is there a hotkey for dumping loot? Keep the greens. I also see myself dumping all this loot and then picking it right back up. Let's see. Nope. Hey, where'd the thing go? Did I not have a helm before? Weird. Oh, is this one of it? There we go. Alright, two-hander. For some reason, only the weapons tell you stat changes, like the DPS value. Let's go damage per seconds. Oh god, which one of these was the correct one? I actually had more damage on this one. Oh, I can't use my legs with that one though. Alright, that's why. Those back on. Alright, so we're fine in town. We'll be fine. Ow. It's that mall I wanted to check out a little bit. It'll be okay. There's a casino 5 minutes from work. Apparently they have a killer breakfast. Holy crap, Tim. Amazon opens up a warehouse next to a casino. This doesn't sound like a scam at all. If you had to guess, Tim, what ratio of your coworkers like spend all their money at the casino? That sounds like the greatest scam ever. You can press L to open up. Oh! This whole time I've been like, I don't like this whole no perthing, no body sliding, no town portaling. And then today I saw the icon for the...
a living person.
Like the hotkey down here? Somewhere. It was over here. Yeah, rift travel. I thought we could only do it from the actual waypoints. Alright, bitch about not having enough space and handle the problem. We just did! We went through all the loot, Eric. Yeah, Burke. I'm pretty sure it's a visual glitch, but Eric, who claims to have actually played this game, has no idea what the issue is. We could use a cook. Alright. Haven't compared to my current dwelling, but I could share... We might share as well, and then fight better on. We do have a pretty crappy cook at the moment. I want to take his portal too, but it didn't happen. Let's press L. Like, I hope we'll teleport right back here. Somebody in town was like really happy that we figured out how to interact with these portals. I thought we were gonna get our own personal one, but the game still never like mentioned the hotkey. There's actually a merchant here.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
Let's see. I can't use because of level I want to hold on to. We can sell this. I want to keep the green stuff for the bank, but... So Eric, can I just put the loot filter set to rare up? Or am I gonna miss like really good yellows because of that? Because we're selling all this crap. Alright. It's a lore thing we need to read and get out of here.
Put it to good use.
Some extra XP for it as well. Not convinced carrying all these components with us is a good idea. Just because it soaks up so much inventory. How can I fix something I've never seen before? We've shown it to you like 50 times today, Eric. I don't know how many times you need to see it. We'll be fine with green plus? Alright, cool. Glad Seth's here to carry Eric's dead weight. No soup for you. Wow. Does he even look like the guy? Can't remember the character from Seinfeld. Reputation up. Hear one of your stories. Care. Take some of that soup. Is there another one? Alright, that'll be. Why is he still talking? Alright. They probably just poisoned us and killed us. Like the whole, do you want to tell this guy where we live kind of thing seemed kind of sketchy. So where's my personal? So if I personal rift back, I've got to take a main rift to go back out, right? There's no. Can I just press L again? What happens? Nothing? Oh, that's something. This is fine. What the hell just happened? This is useless. Oh my god. I think we just found the problem with it. You can hold Alt, I think, to show all loot after you kill a boss or rare. I have a character in the 30s that is still using yellow weapons because I haven't found better ones, better greens. When you open a new rift, you lose the old one. But there was no way to go back to the rift that opens. Like, it wasn't here. Let's go here, I guess. This way we can go up. Haven't looked at that side yet. I think quest indicators would be the only thing that I really miss. I don't mind full clearing the maps, but there's also complete lack of ever knowing where to go. Like, I think I prefer the choice of it more than the you have to wander aimlessly just to get anywhere. What is this? Uh-oh. I guess I do like that you can run over those guys. You go for the purple rift, and you can go back to... Oh, okay, gotcha. So the waypoint system will take you back to your personal rift. Eric, Seth just said that. What are you doing there? Oh, you know what? We went to town, but we didn't, I mean, Eric forgot to mention the whole respec thing. Yes, that's the narrative we're gonna go with. Eric forgot to bring up the respec. We'll be back in just a moment, though. Alright. How did we get so far away so quick? Jesus. Alright. I guess we can just portal, though, can't we? Maybe? Let's go L. Eric said near the top. I don't remember what else he said, but something about going to the top. Make sure guys ever find this goddamn channel. Why do you have something to say again? I'm not falling for your trap. Hopefully the respec person's over here. No, that's a bunch of kids. They're not gonna help us at all. What do you mean this guy over here?
Let me
Spirit
clear
guy.
your mind
What?
of
This is
regret.
fantastic. Alright, so. Go to Shaman. You're gonna give me all these points back, right? Where's the bill for this? Oh, we're fine. Yeah.
Stay
Let's
strong.
not go crazy. Oh god, you're gonna get crazy.
Farewell.
You didn't play around, you just straight up took some points and even asked for confirmation. Alright. I think the red thing meant we couldn't go any further down. So we can get that. I wonder if you can't go further down because you have something else tied to it further down the train. Like, I wonder if I can get rid of this entirely. I'm not going to use my summon.
Let me clear your mind of regret.
Yeah, there we go. Perfect. We haven't seen anything here crazy yet, so I think we're fine.
Safe
Awesome.
journey.
Now we have 7 points to spend. Unspec the transmuter, the green crystal. Really? Oh, because we don't need this one anymore. I got you. I got you. So I can use that ability
Let
anymore.
me clear your mind of regrets.
Easy.
Safe journey.
My procs? I don't think that seems like a good idea. Unless this was the proc, maybe. Are we sure we don't want this? So, does this... Oh, so I know it requires a Savagery skill, but does this only take effect when we're using this ability specifically? Because this talks about two-handed weapons in general. Top show... What? You can't get rid of these. You got your mind. This is like the whole build.
What
There better be better ones coming up. Though Mayhem did say he took most of his points into
Farewell.
Demolitionist, I think. Oh god, I opened my portal. Whoops. Oh well. Only once. I spent one thing in it. Like, I haven't gained any other points in it. I got offense ability here. It says points available, but I don't know... That's never happened before. The whole category thing. What was that? Oh, there we go. But like, if I go over here, this is locked. I haven't found any others that I can... There's no color system. I'm guessing maybe the colors don't show up until after you take a point or something. Like, I don't know how to progress past that point. Let's try to stay focused here, Eric. Seth says, put points in the bottom shaman thing. Let's go here. That's our pact, right? I don't think I should put all the points in there. I guess I need to figure out when I'm unlocking any of this stuff. I should probably also figure out Primal Strike. Clear. Alright, cool. So you can get everything attached to Primal Strike, then just dump points indiscriminately into all three. All three what? My two passives and or my two toggles in this thing. And this is the one we're using the most, so I better go ahead and max it out. Yes. We still have 7 points here, so I guess it's all going in here. Two passes for Primal. We just don't care until we get that far, I guess. Where's my Chain Lightning proc for it stuff? Hey, Portak. This is better than Diablo 3? I mean... I don't know how much you enjoy Diablo 3, Portak, so I don't know how to quantify that for you. Hey, Diablo. Good morning. Alright, we'll go with this for now. Eric, what do I... Oh, yeah. Confirm days. So I have 4 points available. I spent one on offensive ability. How do I, like, progress? I don't know how to get the extra colors to make them happy. I'm under the impression I don't have to unlock all of these to get those colors, but maybe I'm wrong. There's an affinity requirement. This is locked. Spend a point on orange anvil point, or red. That's red, I'm guessing this is orange. So, we'll go this way. It says I don't meet the requirement for it. Oh, I have to have this one maybe? Do I go crossroads and then over here? Holy character confirm. The anvil constellation below you. Oh, down here. I didn't think I could jump all the way down here. Spin a point on orange or orange or red. This is purple. I'm confused, Eric. Why'd you make this so complicated? Spin a point on orange anvil points. Not orange. Purple, purple, purple. They're all purple. There. They're all purple. Blue? Alright, they're all blue. I still can interact with them. Actually, it's purple. They're all purple. There's no blue. Oh, hey, there's something here I could... I have the requirement for it. Which is weird. You should be able to start the constellation. Okay. Maybe we can progress to how that happens. So I spent 1 point here to get the purple. Locked. But when I put my cursor on the anvil itself, it says I have the affinity requirement for it. Locked. Oh, here we go. So I want to get the anvil? I took 1 point. Then physique. The bottom left one? Yeah, there we go. Do I keep going into the anvil, or... So I unlocked this one for physique. Also, I presume there was, like, nothing intuitive that, like, ever would have led me here, naturally. Hey, RMK. Good morning. Complete the constellation? Gotcha. So I have 1 more point. Constitution percentage, defensive ability, and when we get a point later, we'll put it into this, and we'll unlock the whole thing. And the XP goes into it. Chance on block. We're never going to block, though, because we don't have a shield. I think Erica's Tarpus. Alright. Let's go with our new simplified build. 2 buttons. Or 1 button. Constellation thing is pretty unintuitive, in your opinion? Go back up there, upper left-hand corner. Didn't think about your build, it's early as fuck. So the whole thing is useless without a shield, I'm guessing, right, Eric? Is that what you're telling me? I knew it was a trap. Is there a way to respec that thing, too? I think it's early. The day is almost a third of the way over. We're playing this for another hour and some change, and then... That's a third of the day gone. Same way of skills? Gotcha. Disgusting gnats. Get them out of here. Kill them all. There we go. But it costs the crystals? Oh, gotcha. Right bit in there. Some hiking to do to get to new territory. We found some up here. What the hell is this? Guess we can go to this big house. Is there any treasure left behind? Nope. Alright. Let's kill all the things here. I see lightning, guys. I'm kind of happy. So I don't know what got us here. Energy costs. Meter target area. I guess that's what it is. Alright. Good job, Seth. This is life. It's much more what I think Mayhem was describing. Excuse me. Get back here. Oh my god, we're just destroying these guys. Look up here to the right. Constellations require a certain amount of affinity, and completing them gives you affinity points, so it's like a puzzle to figure out what you need to unlock stronger constellations further away from the center. Do you think for like a normal playthrough, they'd be required? It's like 1 dynamite, clear this bridge. Alright, I haven't found dynamite yet in this game. I have scrap, I can probably fix the bridge back in town, but I guess I can confirm that. Yeah, I have 7, I can fix the bridge back in town. I'm not saying should I ignore the constellation system, just... If I derp around it on a normal playthrough, is it really going to matter? Man, one of the big perks, we also got rid of that dumpy AoE visual. Not clickable. Don't worry about min-maxing, gotcha. I also wouldn't have guessed that you could go so far away in the constellations from the center. This is amazing, by the way. He's murdering everything. Alright, we're in the village. Murder some undead. There's actual rift for it. It's protected though, we gotta clear waves to gain control. Fortunately for us, we're now OP. Just crush this guy, no problem. We got like a rep up there as well. Grab the loots. Rift secured. Easy game, easy life. What's over here? I think there's gonna be a trapdoor here somewhere. There it is. This guy's attacking when he's zoned in. Scumbag. Alright, let's go over here. Hey, Naughty. Thank you for the retweet. So I could hang out with Hazel's block earlier. But too many points in Primal Strike, drain too much mana. What? We haven't ran out of mana yet today. I'm crazy, Eric. Too many points in Primal Strike. We didn't put too many, we put all the points, the appropriate number of points in that skill. To achieve this level of OP. You can always get more, what is it, cunning? What the hell? Guys. I feel like we're in Darkest Dungeon and we just missed an opportunity to use Dynamite. I thought this was going to be like our up ramp. It was not an up ramp, by the way. Did we really just dead end in here? Like... Okay. See stuff. Cannot get to said stuff without what? Okay. If I tab out. Pauses everything. Thank you, Donnie, for the retweet. Appreciate that. Guess we'll explore the rest of this town. See what we can find. I know we have a couple of side quests. This boarding house, for one. The kids back in the main town. One of them wanted me to look for their parents. Look at that, Eric. We don't need mana if everything dies in one hit. In the off chance we run out of mana, we simply just walk away for 2 seconds and we're good to go. Easy game. Alright, somewhere in here there should be something important. And this says boarding house. Where the hell are those kids? Oh, here we go. Level 16 good. Over there. Food ration. I'm not gonna one-shot the boss into this act. Yeah, I will easily one-shot him. No problem. Guess we're going this way. Oh, you know what? I think this is the other side of that, yeah. The house was showing us this from the other angle. I'll check this side first. We got webbed. It's a bit rude. Love that webbing shit. That's right, you all get one shot. I like how it kicked the barrel and didn't waste our ability. It's better go down like another level, because I don't want to exit. No. Rickety ladder. No, we're going to exit. I don't want to. The hell is this? Alright, so we go back down there. What? Oh, we're fine. Thought there was no option to go back. Tim, how have you never heard of this game? Eric talks about it, like, every day. Not really. He talks about whenever I think we talk about Marvel. What the hell is this? Alright, we're fine. OPSEC Diablo? Did I really look through this cave and there's nothing down here? No way. That kid was very specific about finding their, like... They didn't say dead family, but it was heavily implied their family was dead and going to be here. And they're not. Who the hell are you? Oh, that's just some clothes on the ground. The angle at which they dropped made it look like there was a person there. This is the worst quest ever. That's what I get for listening to some dumbass kid in town telling me his dead parents need to be found. Yeah, I've already been down here, but I was looking for another, like, part of it, because I'm supposed to find something here for that kid. Have you heard of Titan Quest? I have, yeah. Supposedly developers from that one were involved with this one. Oh my god. The hell are we? What's that food icon for? Oh. Gotcha. Did we just, like, teleport to another area? I think we did. Not teleport, but we went through the cave. Yeah, it's 100% AoE chance. It's fantastic. Yeah, Overseer. Nothing. Scum. Let's see. This is kind of fun. Oh, okay, gotcha, Eric. I don't think I've actually played Titan Quest, though. What? How did you get down here? Oh, really? Okay. Where are you? Nothing. Hey! Look at that, Eric. Another special mob crushed with our infinite mana. Nice piece of blue gear. So I guess mobs don't leash, they follow you infinitely. Go die. Yeah, I saw that. There was an update for Titan Quest. Ooh. About the access to the building. Alright, this is fine. Are you a lore item or a quest item? Like a lore item. Survivors. Hey, calm down. Where's more guys? I guess we need to look at that blue piece of gear at some point. Just need things to stop attacking for 2 seconds. There we go. I can't use this yet until we're level 20. Green gear hanging out. pistol though. Hey, Leticus. You think this game is like WoW? I don't see any comparisons to this game from WoW. Alright, let's see. Still disappointed we found the boarding house and like nothing that kid was looking for was there. It's a lot of debuffs when they explode. See, I didn't say it was like WoW, I mean it used a similar system. I don't see anything similar about this to WoW. That's what I said. Like combat and things. I mean, this is more like Diablo than WoW. Which may not make a difference for you, but in terms of comparisons, much more action RPG as opposed to I guess whatever style you want to attribute to traditional MMOs. We'll go in there and kill those guys, but it's over here. I want to leave town. I was just going to a different part of town. Look at our infinite mana, Eric. Eric must run around full mana all the time, never using abilities. He also probably has hit mobs more than once. I thought all the guys are here. It's in the Arcana. This is more like Marvel Heroes and well, yeah. That's what I was looking for too, is like, look at some other action RPGs since Marvel's gotten dunked. Let's go this way, I guess. There's something in this house I haven't seen. Oh, it's this. I do admit that it seems to not do the thing where you like engage an enemy and just stock still exchange blows with it. Yeah, that's usually I think how Eric plays this game. He just likes to stand still, do nothing, and waste mana. I don't get it personally, but you can't quantify someone else's fun per hour. I'm liking this method of glancing in an enemy's direction and they just get one shot. And his closest friends. Well, MH was Monster Hunter. No, I've had the same interactions. Because I'll see MH on Twitter and social media somewhere, and then just be like, "Why are people talking about Marvel Heroes?" Oh, they're talking about Monster Hunter. I gotcha. Which apparently Monster Hunter is coming to PC, Steam soon, maybe. I've seen talk about it. I mean, Monster Hunter is definitely more popular and more recognizable as MH. We've just had a lot of crossover in this community for a lot of us having played Marvel Heroes. Another set of stairs didn't go anywhere. Hold on. There's no way. Maybe something back this way that was relevant. How do I give you money here? Hey, Hazel. Good morning. Oh, here we go. This is where I want to go. Maybe. Son of a bitch, this is where I came in. There was nothing down there in the first place. This is the worst. Quest tracking is definitely my only complaint so far. The lack thereof. Hey, Ronan. Hello and welcome. The Free Command is just a list of ways that you can support this channel, or even other channels, for free. That some people may not be otherwise aware of. Those in the US can sometimes get free bits for ads. If you're a mobile user, the GOG system is really good. Hazel and, man, who was it? They were on Discord for a while, and I think they disappeared, but they were killing it. Eric was on there, Ace was on there at one point. I think the one I've interacted with most with was Buana. What do food rations do, by the way? I pick a lot of them up, but I never see them again. I don't know if they're like smaller, run-overable health pots or what. Let's see, nothing over there. Oh, there's a box, I guess. I saw that, Hazel. That's good, Hazel. You don't sleep anyway, right? Another cave. The lack of quest track is probably because they are set maps. Oh my god, there's a bunch of dudes here. Fine. We're gonna kill them all in one swing each. 5 at a time. No problem. Look how easy that was. Hey, we leveled up a while ago and I never spent the points. We're about to level up again. Should probably do something about that. Oh, more nerds. That's been the limitation though, there's always more guys to kill. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, he's special. Nope. Oh man, this loot filter. So much better. See a blue piece of gear. Shoulders. Threads. I'm not sure what that is. It's the type of crafting you haven't seen yet. Or material, rather. Try to clear this cave out and then we'll spend some skill points. Blue piece of gear, another crown. Alright, I think we're good. Sure, nowhere else we can go back to this exit. Check the map. Let's go to character first. So level is a restriction on that one. Level. Alright, so we can keep going physique then. Kinda wanna get some cunning up for spirit. Just haven't put points on either for a while. And we'll go here. Yeah, 6 points to spend. I guess we'll chat a little bit. I've liked it a lot so far, Portak. I wanted some kind of like... So the big thing in Marvel was that I'd spent so much boost and had goals of prestiging and finishing achievements that there was like too much min-maxing. Whereas with this, I can pick up a fresh, to me, action RPG and not have the pressure of having to min-max every decision. So I have one game going right now, kind of ran out of ones I actually was interested in, yeah. I remember you getting really far in one, because you thought like this big tip was going to happen. But I guess there was like a different distinction between the objective for it. Because of the big objective seemed like it was super grindy. Your health rapidly refills as long as that yellow layer exists. Oh! I've been wondering the whole time, Eric, what that yellow, like, layer over the HP bar was. Or what determined... I guess it's percentile based. I'm at the very beginning, Berg. And on the, like, basic, difficulty. Try Hazel. Who needs to sleep? Food refills that yellow bar. Oh, gotcha, Eric. So I was bombing rally points last night. Thought the game was glitching because I kept seeing a tick around 2 mil. Finally checked the wallet and saw it was Wooly trolling you. That is amazing, Hazel. That rally point escalated and he won the giveaway later. Elite RMT. That's right, Hazel. Get up to next primal strike skill. Not this, I'm guessing. Maybe? Is this it? From your weapon, effects up to... I don't know what that does, but... I'm guessing this goes into it. This seems different from what Mayhem was doing, though. But I like the idea of the lightning damage going up. This is it, Eric? Okay. If you have the expansion, can you play from the beginning with the Necromancer? I'm almost certain, Portak. Eric or Seth can confirm, but I would be almost certain yes. Because the expansion gives you Necromancer and Inquisitor classes, I believe. Take Torrent? Alright, cool. We'll start dumping points into this one. Let's go look at Devotion. Whoa, yes. And then... Oh, we have... Whoa! Do you get these points from shrines, Eric? And I think Seth is confirming for Portak. And apparently there's no limit on the number of characters you can make Portak. That was something else I was curious about, because I already want to make a character for gunplay. Maybe a soldier or demolitionist. I don't know yet. Apparently I can switch to a ranged option on this character and do gunplay as well, but I might try that out. And go from there. They are from the shrines? Alright, cool. I was assuming as much, but it's nice to have confirmation. I guess it's one of those things that rewards you for exploring the maps, and because mobs respawn, but I presume the shrines do not. Can I get through? Excellent. And still mad about that dumb kid who, I guess there is somebody we talked to back at town. We talked to Bourbon. So the star means, I guess, for a completed quest. And we have the portal here, so... You know, just port back. Oh, is there a max level in the game? I meant to ask that before. Maybe there's like a max level and the XP starts jumping into something else? I don't know. I mean, I'm still in the early game, so I presume the leveling seems fast at the moment and it'll slow down. What's up here? We're being pursued. Hey, these guys over here. All the dudes getting one shot. Some more threads there. Some fur. 100 of max. Hey, some scrap. Something over here. Start it. Let's fight everything at once. It's fine. No problems. Mana's infinite. Eric knows what he's talking about. There we go. Hey, devotion point. Excellent. Need you to stop him. Alright, what's over here? Might be 85 without the expansion. 85 for you, I think. Expansion made it 100? Gotcha. Hey, Huck. I'll be on even about 45 minutes. I'm gonna try and play this in the mornings beforehand. Just for some variety. There's too many games I've always wanted to check out and never do. 6 hours Day of Eve, non-stop for... a year and a half. You uninstalled Eve. Get back in your pod. Hey, Rivlock. Yeah, the first 2 hours of the stream, outside of like special events, I'll probably start playing some different things in the mornings just to have a little variety. Also, so we haven't dropped a single frame today in the past hour and 22 minutes, which is really good, but also relaxing their game, takes the pressure off until I find out if the ISP is going to keep derping or not. It's been behaving today. Yeah, let's just port him out of here. I don't know why we'd have him following us around. There actually might have been a reason, but we're not going to find out. This is fine. Let's go this way. So max all the primal strike line, then max passives, and it doesn't work out, try something out. Although I doubt you'll get done with the primal line before I get to work. Gotcha. Thank you for the help, Seth. Oh, we got loot up here. We got looting on the ground. There's so many guns in this game. Alright, so there's a way out. We haven't finished the side of the map yet. Halo ran 2 scan down 6s with T2 and 1 escalation solo. All 3 were minimum drops. Wow. That's not the good RNG life. When you just step it up, Hazel. It's not how one gets good. You're paying for that that double nano streak earlier, I guess. What the hell is that guy coming downstairs for? Look at him. Hauling ass. Alright. What's this guy doing? There we go. Streamer RNG was nerfed? Yeah, we're bending off the double nano. Or back-to-back nano. Imagine if you ran one and got a double nano. Hey, back over there. Okay. What are they doing? Guess we need something to interact with that later. Oh. What's this? Easy. And Eric was really worried about this whole mana situation, but not seeing it. There's something over here. Break my door. The rotten walkers are going to hear you. They're going to find little Walter and me. Wait, you're not rotten. No, you couldn't find us if you were. They would never think to look here. Safe, I'll take you there. Have you been here the whole time? I'm here to purge them. You're just talking to that doll before I walked in. Yep. Cannot go. Nowhere is safe but here. This is where we have to stay. Yes, I knew they were coming, the rotted ones. I knew it. I tried to warn everyone, warn my family, but they all called me crazy. I wanted to save them, but I just couldn't stay here. Don't you see? I had no choice. I had to hide. After the rotted ones killed everyone in town, everyone but little Walter, I came back. It's clever, don't you see? They're in the swamp now, but they'll never think to look in town again. We're just hiding in this clever spot while everyone else turns into rotten walkers. I fled into the swamp when the rotten ones came. My wife wouldn't leave. She thought the village was the safest place. She wouldn't let me take our little son. She called me crazy. She's rotted now, walking the streets with the others, but I came back for Walter, and here he is, alive as can be. Hidden passage, thank you. Alright, fantastic. That guy's batshit crazy. What do you got his damn house? Oh, he really is barricaded in here pretty well. Look at these nerds. Crystal everything over here. If it was possible, I'm sure it would have already happened to Frank. He has run a few of those. Hey, another trap door. Oh. Oh, this is the other door that we let out of earlier. Alright, we can come back out of this one. I guess we can go up through this whole house. Here we go. Not really much over here, but we'll find some more map we need to go and cover. I think I was telling us about a trapdoor, but I don't actually see it, so let's go this direction. Hey, Woodbringer! I've been on here for about an hour and a half so far. We're doing another half hour before I go to Eve, but I wanted to try some of the Grim Dawn out during the week and show it to others before I do my Eve blocks during the week. We're doing, going to do new giveaways today. I do have the boxes in place, but I still need to do the math. I ended up having to do a lot of other tasks yesterday, so I didn't get to map it all out yet. I should have it set up by tomorrow. Lore stuff over here. More XP for us. What's this? That's still running around. There we go. Because a couple things, Rivlock, I have to figure out, like, I think the interaction method is easy. I've got to figure out the ratios for, like, how many boxes they get to pick from the pile to try to open up. And I've got to figure out what, like, the big prize is going to be for the pile. Oh, another rift. The Warden's Cellar. I guess we can pop back real quick and see if there's any turn-ins. I didn't realize I've been so far into Burwitch there. Have you checked out the Crucible yet? I don't know what it is, so I presume not. If there's anything DLC related, then definitely not. I'll go talk to Bourbon. This is only my second real session of the game.
Burwitch? What's the situation out there?
It's one with ethereal corruption, but the rift gate is secure.
While you were gone, I dug through some of the files in this office, and I think we have our target. As you are acutely aware, ethereals can possess humans and bend them to their will. I always had my suspicions, but now I have little doubt. The former warden of this prison is possessed. Well before the Grim Dawn, in fact.
Huh.
There have been countless holes in the prison records, prisoners just disappearing, never to be seen again. The warden's personal logs paint a more complete picture. He's been transferring prisoners into a secret facility underneath his mansion in Burwitch Village for years. What for, I don't know, but I'm sure it wasn't for rehabilitation. There are also several mentions of ethereals and rift gates. I need you to find this man, or whatever he has become.
Okay.
Warden Krieg owned a mansion in the northern district of Burwitch Village. The logs indicate that his facilities can be reached via the cellar. I'm afraid I don't have more to go on, but if we want to strike back at the ethereal power structure in the region, the Warden is our prime target.
I think we found the entrance to his location. I think wants to talk to us again. The kid, though, he wanted us to go to that boarding house, and we did, and then nothing ever came of it. Search for the caravan driver. That's somewhere else. Slay these dudes. Pretty sure the hearts are the ones I was looking for. That's somewhere else though. Speak to someone. Who the hell is Darlet? You're not Darlet.
What do you want?
Oh God, no one just talks to you every time you walk past me. I think Darlet is the inventor dude over here. There we go. Easy. More XP for us.
You're back. Is there anything I can help you with? Oh, that poultry stuff? Busy work. Speak with my apprentice. She...
Alright. So salvaging. How does this work? Like if I don't want this gun. No, that's not what I want to do at all. Holy crap, give me that back. Alright. No. How do you salvage things, guys? Place an item with an attached component or augments. Is this like, ungemming things or something?
Bring me back something
You can talk to a vendor. It was the first DLC. It's an arena trial, really fun distraction, alternative way to get gear and test out characters. Gotcha. Huh, it's the second time I've had a monitor blink up today. Or the right side monitor for chat. But no, Weber, I haven't looked at that yet. I'm still super early. I probably won't look at other features until I finish the main storyline at least once. Yeah, DNA. EVE Online got shut down with Marvel Heroes yesterday. So I had to uninstall it. It's the only way you can play other games. I really want to keep that shield. Let's see. I think we're going to dump this. Maybe not. Yeah, we'll dump it. Let's put these over here. Live the new Blue Gear life. Let's see if there's any of these we're not going to use ever. Level 20, level 22, level 24. So we'll keep those. Sell that. Sell this.
See you around.
Let's combine our components. But no, DNA, I'll be on EVE in about a half hour. Let's see, remove craft materials from an item you can either keep. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense, whoa. I noticed when I was getting like the higher level ones of these that like once you slot it into an item, it may not be attractive to be stuck with it. Let's see, magic ring, physique up, health regen per second. I guess we'll swap that out. I like the attack convert to health though. I guess the trick though is what's our DPS without, so... Oh, exactly the same. Physique to nothing. Let's see. Not lacking any stats. Oh, physique though. Pierce, duration, don't care about that. Keep our spirit going. Make sure we keep Eric wrong about mana. That's him. Hey, paramedics, Red Scum. This is Grim Dawn, so it's an action RPG that I was trying out over the weekend. I didn't want to record all my sessions, so I figured I would do a little bit in the mornings before hopping into EVE. Alright, so we need to find the Warden's Laboratory, which we did. Search for the caravan driver at the Slith camps along Burwich Road. Let's see if we can find Burwich Road. Turn the amulets. I'm not sure where that one's at. Speak to Ingram in the outskirts. I think this is the outskirts here. I hope. Yes. Alright, where's the dude? Over here, hopefully?
Oh, hello, traveler.
Speak to Ingram. Oh. So Ingram's somewhere in this zone. We gotta find him, though. Alright. Trying to find places I haven't been to yet. I've obviously been over there, but I don't know how far. There we go. Found some new territory. What the hell is that? Let's go back this way. Take the right fork and go down. What? There we go. Hey, Arclane. Yeah, we'll be dealing with nerd panic all day for... Well, I guess not all day, but the next half hour at least for... Nerds freaking out for spaceships. Just about to start playing Path of Exile. Path of Exile is really great. They, So I think I might even do Path of Exile in the mornings. And then... I was doing hardcore originally, because I thought it was more interesting to stream. I guess it wouldn't be bad to, like, at least complete the storyline once for myself. I think I got to Act 4 or 5 on hardcore. I didn't mind the resets for myself, but I think it's pretty boring. Watching me play the same acts over and over again. Use strange key to enter the depraved sanctuary. Alright. Definitely a new zone for me, or a new area. Do paramedics? Well, if Marvel Heroes closing down, I need, you know... Actually, I just say need, but I want to find some other action RPGs to scratch the itch and... That'd be nice to try a few out in the mornings. Never know when we have somebody in the community. Already found a key, I guess. Only need one. What the hell is this? Something over here. Maybe I had lore items. Yeah. All the XP. Very good. Guess we'll need one key. What's your impression of it so far? I like it, paramedics. The amount of time you can sink into it compared to the cost seems really good. Like, I think the full price for this is 20 or 30. I picked it up for $8.50 on the Black Friday sale, or Black Friday or Cyber Monday sale that Steam was having. The sale might still be up for 2.5 more hours. I'm not sure. It may have ended last night at midnight. I'm not certain exactly, but the $8.50 I paid for it, I think, is pretty much a steal. And like, the base game has 8 classes, and you always pick 2 classes. So there's plenty of combinations to try out. Lots of replay value. From what people describe. I mean, I'm on my first playthrough, personally. Sorry, I click all these real quick. Ooh, this chest piece. No. And if you don't want to do the research to find out, you know, exactly... If you don't want to trial and error yourself, you can post in Action RPGs on Discord, or you can tweet at Rushlock on Twitter, and I can tag folks that will be much more equipped to answer questions for, like, if you're like, I want to build or a character that will do this kind of idea. They can make suggestions based on that information. It'll save you the time investment of trying to figure out yourself what build to go. Yeah, that's why I picked up Warringer on Steam for $8.50. Diablo and Skyrim. Hazel. So, very different games, DNA. Between Diablo and Skyrim, I mean. This is definitely like Diablo. I can see the Skyrim angle for like maybe like the art style. Maybe like the steadying or the aesthetics. I can see that. I guess gameplay-wise, that would be a lot more. In the line of Diablo. What the hell is fumbling? Time for more one-shots, guys. And level 20 mobs, level 22 mobs. Oh god, we're gonna die. This is the first health pot I've used. Alright, team. I'm guessing fumbling means the mob is just too high level for you.
I can't do that yet.
Let's go here. Full mana. I don't want to stand in his circle. I would like him to drag up here now. Oh god. Let's LOS him. Oh yeah. Come into our trap, guy. Try to take your buddy out.
Can't do that yet.
That's not helping. There we go. Oh my god. So, something I just learned, there's a cooldown on your health pot. We need the hell out of here. We're not ready for this place. So I know we could hit a wall where we would be needing to go grind a little bit, so. Get some green gear. Baited on free loot. Let's go this way. So we definitely need some more levels before we come back this direction, which is unfortunate because I may not remember to come back over here, and it'll show the area as completed. So hopefully somebody will be here next time and help me remember to come back this way. Man, look at this chat a little bit. Yeah, exactly, paramedics. Just have a little bit of variety. Nicobolus, fantastic. Just confirmed for us. It's still up for sale. Can you tell us the amount of time left on it, Nico? If you get a chance. Hey, original. Grim Dawn was a good game, but I got bored with like 3% through the story because it got repetitive. I think it's like an inherent thing of action RPGs, though. Arclane, that's the life I'm trying to live. Hey, Wooly. You started it last night? The fumble was caused by a debuff? Oh, gotcha. I thought the fumble was indicative of us trying to find a mob that was like 4 levels above us. Did the host come through, or do I have to go back channel and do the thing? There's been no host today. Not since I've been live, Wooly. Maybe you hosted the vodcast earlier, or maybe you hosted Hazel or something, but when it goes from Hazel to vodcast and vodcast to me, every one of those interactions is like a new stream, so all the hosts fall off. You have lots of crap inventory that you just sell to any merchant. Yes, DNA. Though down here by your health bar, there's a button that you can toggle or cycle through loot finder or loot filter. And so now I just pick up greens and better. I don't pick up yellow items anymore. I'm still fairly early in the game. Hey, Tool Band. I've been enjoying it so far. For the Pharmasaurs, the boys in there used to be gold standard for whipping player characters' ass. Hosted a minute ago, internet's down. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. The host came through. Sorry, rushed you. Oh, yeah. Nico, when you were buying Grim Dawn today, do you remember the timing on it? Like, it'll say the sale will last for another couple of hours or minutes or whatever. Wooly, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Let's see. I'll do my best to remember this is down here. I think we all know a small amount of chance that has of being a thing. It's weird those mobs were so much higher level than the other things we've been fighting in this area. 1 PM EST. Perfect. Thank you. That is perfect. So we can sneak through here. Maybe some mobs on this side I haven't been through. Here we go. So does white... I thought yellow meant like they were a more difficult mob. Does white mean same level, yellow mean higher level like that? Or is it like a rating system of the mob himself? What, Jay? Nicobolus. I actually have the Slave of Bolus art on my bookshelf in the form of a playmat. And I have a couple different versions of the card. Steve Argyle, I think, is the artist. I've always really liked the image. So it's not really Bolus for me, but it's the Slave of Bolus art. I thought it always turned out really well. White, yellow, green, purple. White, yellow, green, blue, purple. That's the yellow, that's the order of loot. Is that also the order of mob challenge rating? Let's go this way. Oh yeah, paramedics. I would think multiplayer, if you have a party for Path of Exile, that's definitely the way to go. I think there might be multiplayer in this one, but I haven't interacted with it. I don't have a lot of expectations to. But I'm also saying that before I've actually finished the storyline playthrough, so that viewer opinion may change once I've gone through this one at least once on my own. Let's see. Here we go. A mob over here. Oh, a couple of them. Dunk all these nerds. I guess I've been in this house. I don't think there's anything here, but... let's see. Let's go back this direction. Let's get out of the house. There we go. Blue and purples have improved versions, so you might have, like, have a level 30 blue named item that had an improved level 80 version. May have had it. Huh. What is the God Pharaoh, Jay? I'll get a reference. Was there an Egyptian god that had the name? That's where the Magic the Gathering got it from? Alright, let's go... Is there a zoom? There is a zoom. Fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so I want to go to the Rift and then work my way that way, I guess. I mean, in general, I want to find XP, but... let's go L. Take this. I want to go to... Greenwich Outskirts. Oh, gotcha, Jay. I've never heard that reference before. Let's see. I guess... There's still this area we haven't checked. So we'll go up that road and try to get our work in that direction. I don't know if we can get there in the next 20 minutes, but we'll try. Yeah, definitely Mirth. Is this my comp, or is the sound really loud when you first installed the game? No, I think the game... So the game defaults to, like, max volume settings, I noticed. And I immediately just turned down the volume, the master volume to, like, 20%. And then scaled other things to personal preference, so... No, I don't think it was just you. I think the game itself just defaults to max volume settings, and... you scale it back on personal preference. And it's Chain Lightning Life on Hammer Swings. We're going into the fields. I don't think the dude's gonna be over here that I'm looking for, though. How many things to kill, though? My right screen flickered again. I wonder if I'm gonna run into that during EVE today or not. There's something quest related over here. Hagra. Oh, this is one of the mobs I need to find and kill. This one in Balros I need to find. Easy. Oh, blueprints. I know there's any crafting. Oh, and Balors. We're both here next to each other. That is super convenient. Let's grab the crystal. Start grabbing some loots. Some brain matter. Easy. Appears to be something in here. Bits to grab. Crystal. Very good. Let's get on chat a little bit. If you quit the main menu in regular the character, the work resets. What? Do you mean for like resetting the mobs? So Rush, my SP was like, Wholesaler will fix the node 9 to 12 months. And I said, yeah, do it in the next 3. That's not good enough. And Wolfman's saying, oh yeah, so NBN are going to upgrade within the next 3 months. Sounds like a BS responsibly. I don't know if I believe them. How many hours are you into this game? If you're asking me, probably 2 to 3. You're fine, Woodbringer. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna uncover some things over here. We're looking for the dude with the hammer, the blacksmith, but putting around the outskirts, we haven't had any luck finding him yet. There's a camp. Chain lightning on that. It's so good. I don't mean like mechanically or anything, just aesthetically. That's what I wanted. There's something over there. Pretty sure I've been in that cave before, so let's see if I can work my way down here. Oh, that cave just leads to the other cave. We're fine. Oh, there's a place over here we haven't been to yet. Let's work this direction. We're here to make a right. You don't believe me or don't believe the I don't believe the ISP. Telling you that they're gonna fix it in 9 to 12 months, and then when you say that's not acceptable, like, oh yeah, we meant 3. Totally meant 3 in the first place. Like 3 months is even acceptable, because like
Move along now, stranger.
we found him. What's the actual issue right now, Rhino? Is it instability or what? Or instability? Green Stranger, I hope you're out here fighting for the good fight. The other issue I have with it, Wooly, is that it's Entity 1 speaking on behalf of Entity number 2. And then later there's going to be like, oh, well, they lied to both of us. You know what I mean? I know about that. Duncan needs to help refugees. I have a group in Elvis Crossing. You could join us. So you seem like the capable sort. If the rest of your group is anything like you, well, humanity just might stand a chance. Very well. I will be your armor. Together we can strike back against the invaders and retake Karn for humanity. I'll see you in Elvis Crossing. Yes. Guess we have the choice of whether or not to murk him. Alright. Now we won't actually talk to him in town, so I guess we'll rift back as well. Easy. It's over here. I can tell you've had your share of horrors. Tell me, what was the battle like? It was gruesome, bloody, just I like it. They were a horrifying sight. I ended it quickly. It was sad to see men twisted in such a way it took them out of the misery. We just gained some scrap and iron. Why are you still talking to me? Alright. He's worried about his dead wife. The Warden Laboratory, where we know about. Search the caravan driver at the Slith camps along Burwich Road. We still need to go find that next time. I have no idea where the Heart Lady's brother is at. Speak to Ingram and Devil's Crossing. Where's he going to be? Oh my. Hopefully he's over here somewhere. See a couple of stars over here, so I'm guessing so. There he is. Very good. So if we had killed him, would we not have gotten a blacksmith here? Maybe? I don't know. We haven't leveled up. Oh yeah, we have leveled up. So let's go to character. Let's go. I guess I had skill points. Yeah. Main hand percent damage up. Man, it's so good. All the stats. Easy. Catch up on chat some more. See the blinking under the 18 between your health and mana bar. That means you have skill points. Yeah. Worse than cheetah scares, Willie. Do you have to go through the portal to fast travel, or is there a scroll? You can press L. Not L. Yeah, L. Where's it at? There's a button somewhere. Yeah, L to rift travel is like Hearthing back to town or whatever. Or body sliding, or town portaling. It's not an item, it's just a feature you can pop at any time, it looks like. You'll start with some crafting recipes. The blacksmith or the guy that sends you to find the blacksmith have different starter recipes. One more physical, one more magical. It's a minor deal, honestly. Gotcha. Oh, that's a good point. If we'd have killed this guy, I guess the younger guy would have came back to town for us and been our smith. Grez, is this like a Path of Exile type game? Yeah, it's an action RPG. So Diablo, Path of Exile, Marvel Heroes, that kind of thing. They all have their different little, nuances and twists, of course, but they usually hack and slash and go murder things. I do have a recipe somewhere that I picked up. Is it here? Cool. And there's another merchant over here we're going to sell to real quick, and then we'll get prepped for Eve. Let's go there.
Give you a good price on what I've got left.
Don't want this. Don't want that. I might want that. We're going to look at all this stuff. Alright, so let's go
Put it to
here.
good use.
Damage didn't go up at all. This has more health, more cunning. That's percentile cunning. That one's like better across the board. Let's go. Still better DPS. Branded skill, Ring of Steel, 2% chance when hit by a melee attack in the blink of an eye, hundreds of phantasmal blades, encircle you at lethal speed, cutting down adjacent foes. I think this would be really cool if we actually got hit more often. Currently we are not. Alright, physique, health regen, move speed. I like move speed. I really like the idea of getting some move speed. So DPS comes down a little bit. Huh. We get more HP though. We'll take these. Sell everything else.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Easy. Combine things, sort it out.
See you around.
I get 50% of my upload. That is crazy, Wooly. Hey, Flawed Cowboy. The DMNA. You lost me. Oh, the damn AC is on. It's 2 degrees Celsius outside. DNA. Warbringer, there's a pretty sharp crafting system in Grim Dawn. Craft weapons and armor and relics. Also, add on the existing items. Most of the really cherry recipes are either rare drops or you can buy them from different faction vendors. Yeah, people were talking about the rep stuff. Hey, Gumby! First, I got sent back in time. Yeah, we're trying out some Grim Dawn this morning. I'm about to pop on some Eve in a moment. It did, Dav. This is Eve 2 World DLC. I like it, Wooly. This is the new Captain's Quarters, that's right. Now your Capsuleer can roleplay in an action RPG. Alright, give me a sec, guys, to get this figured out. We're gonna go videos over there. I'm gonna snag my title from yesterday and get it all kinds of sorted out. Let's go there. Let's go here. Go there. Go there. Looks correct. Change that to Eve. Go there.